It's the Cable
Ooh, we got a Mox right off the get-go. Let's fucking go, huh? Let's fucking go. Yeah, there's no way for that him to Turok to, like, not be a disaster for me. Because they have that Voidwalker, right? They would immediately be able to, like, play the Elspeth or something. Or the Shieldred or the Draw Set. Any of them were bad. I'm gonna grab the Gaia's Cradle. Try on this Cradle thing. Try and wield this Walk-in Closet, Not for future Caleb, not for future Caleb. This is for right fucking now. Hell yeah, Schizophrenia. Hard to pass a Tinker in this spot, huh? We do have a Mox. Certainly makes a Tinker deck a lot better. These green cards are not very exciting either. Orboid can kill people. There's a Smuggler's Copter. That's, like, fine. I'm going to take the Tinker. And then I'm going to cry. Well, a Reclaimer can find Gaia's Cradle. So we'll set the Tinker aside for a second here. That's at least like a synergy, right? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Like the least open I've seen green in a while. Chariot plays really well with the Gaia's Cradle, but Thespian Stage plays well with Elvish Reclaimer. So I'm going to snag that thing. See if we can get some Dark Depths combo action going here. A draft is always for a future self. Technically, but not functionally. Part of the common verbiage of the stream is a draft for future me would be one that I would set aside for later. So you'd be working with a different definition of future. Oh yeah, definitely Chris Thorne. They left me this one though. Can someone cut AJWR's mic? Unhand me. Unhand me, fiend. No, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. Hey, welcome back, Belwes. Hope life's treating you well. America, land of the free. It sounded like you might, maybe you didn't mean that, Sir Toglo. Is it because of all the detention camps we're building? Is that why I'm... Y'all foreigners just wouldn't understand. Having the, like, giant detention camps right there help you appreciate the freedoms that you have. Y'all are just blissfully going around not appreciating your freedoms. Maybe I'm playing Tinker in this. Fucking wild-ass pile I've got going on here. Good old Tinker landfall. I'm gonna grab another Mox. It's a Tinker deck, right? Might as well. I guess Portal's not the best one to Tinker out turn 1. Maybe we'll get a Blightsteel in here. Passing Fleam there is a war crime. Well, I am American. Fucking A. Are we Jacing? Just becoming less and less green as we go. Could draft Hex Drinker. A cool thing about Jace here is that you can, like, brainstorm back your Tinker target if you draw it on accident. I think I'm going to grab Hex Drinker, actually. Well, there's the Blightsteel. There's a lot of other interesting things here. The Fetch Land, the Narset, the Cub. I want to make sure I get this one, though. We can, like, turn 1 the Tinker, potentially. Passage is interesting fixing. We're doing pretty well on artifacts to sack for Tinker, so I'm not too worried about Tinker right now in terms of like Spellbomb. I do like Oddity with Gaia's Cradle. I'm not sure how many creatures are actually going to get in this deck, though. I'll just take the passage here. Is this a Workshop deck? I don't think it is. It is a Lightning Greaves deck, however. Ah, I love this tune. Is Tez interesting? I don't think so. Looking at the Hierarch, the Metamorph, and the Talisman of Curiosity. Let's take out that Talisman. It's like our colors, right? Oh shit, what up? Hey Joel, thanks for 88 months. Thinking about that Trinket Mage. Cold Moxonogram. Kind of like Yavimaya with the Stage and the Gaia's Cradle. Trinket Mage gives me a creature for the Cradle, and then it also finds me an artifact for the Tinker. Kind of fits both plans here. So Crop Rotation's interesting, but I'm actually going to grab the Shelldock as another utility land for the Reclaimer to grab. If we do end up getting the Dark Depths, then I'll probably miss that Crop Rotation. But we went through all of Pack 2 and didn't see it, so less chance, right? Thinking about Witness, thinking about Jace. I guess I almost drafted Jace the first time around, huh? So the only thing we're short on right now is playables. Surely that won't be hard. This is like the least open I've seen green this whole season. Just gonna grab Mana Vault. Turn one that fucking Karn, huh? Ooh, Mystical Tutor's nice. Just gonna make sure we have the Tinker every game. It'd be nice to get, it'll also be good to get like a backup spell in case we draw the Tinker, of course. Hope the Artifact Untapper comes back. Plays all the Mana Vault, Tom. Might not play this Gaia's Cradle, not sure about that. Is Channel in the cube? Channel is currently in the cube. I haven't really had any Channel decks since they added it back in. I've poked at it, but never gotten a real nice deck going. I don't really like any of these cards. Almost a Noth deck. Upheaval, pretty good with Mana Vault. Pretty terrible with Tinker. Upheaval Jar. The old Tinker Natural Order deck. I think I dig the Pest Infestation. It's a nice mana sink for Gaia's Cradle, and then it also juices up the Cradle. Also like a high impact spell that we can Mystical Tutor for, similar to Tinker and Upheaval. The Emery's not crazy. We do have Aether Spellbomb to cycle with it. Spiral's cute with Cradle. Generate some mana that way. I think we're going to have too many Moxen for Exploration to be interesting. It's the Emery or the Spiral here. Let's take Spiral. I like Emery. But Spiral's another high-impact card for Mystical Tutor to grab. Could come up. Well, that's just about our deck here, huh? Hey, the key came back. We're going to take that over Hedge Maze. And then we need to make a Cutaroo scheme. I think it's going to be the Smuggler's Copter, actually. The Profs was like kind of interesting with Spiral. Oh man, we would have had Jar too, huh? Yeah, I almost like the Jar. Maybe it's better than Jace. I'm actually just gonna cut Once Upon a Time. It's close, huh, with the Talisman here. It's not there, though. Ideally, one of the 6 drops would be a land, and then you go turn 2 Talisman, turn 3 Pest or Bill, whatever you're doing, and then you can Micro Spawn for Gaia's Cradle, and then Gaia's Cradle just like works with the Pest Infestation, ramps you all up. Nice and clean like. Ooh, both Tinker targets in hand. Exactly what you want. Wait, no, don't want. Mulligan. Nice, no lander. I like how the hands just keep getting better. Kind of want to fire up Pest Infestation. Just rip Guy's Cradle. Start activating Bill. I'll save the Pest. They'll play a Talisman here. I'll be real happy I saved it. I mean, any land lets me start activating Bill. And then we have a pretty serious clock, actually, on our Moldifor on the play here. Like, we'd attack for 8, and then... Or I guess more than 8, huh? Because you'd have the landfall for that turn. Oh, they're not blocking because they want this Ballista to turn on the Mox Opal, I see. Sure. I don't have a Citadel in here, huh? I have a feeling the Blightsteel might be not too good, but we'll give it a shot. Maybe I should have served first. Spin in the top, love it, love to see it. I think their plan is to block with Ballista and pump. So we had a land for the turn, then Bill would have given me Exaxes here. Probably overplaying into a potential balance or whatever. Yeah. So close, huh? Like I said, a land last turn instead of the 1-drop. Would have let us have Exaxes. Now they get to stabilize and win at 9 infect and 3 life. Not that a Reclaimer would win it. No, but if I pass there, then I get to play Bill and Reclaimer, right? And that's something. Well, maybe not have to beat that. Alright, you win. Can't believe we lost on our Moldifor. That's close, huh? We made that a fucking close-ass game. Single land short. So this hand's, like, not great, but I think it is a keep. Our best draw would be Mana Vault, because then we could use that with the Manifold Key, generate a lot of mana for a Pest Infestation. Why don't I play Ottawar instead of an island? I mean, I did draft Ottawar with the idea that I might put it in my deck. But I never added it. How best invest for one looking a little more exciting, huh? With the Cradle here. Mana Crypt. Sure. Huh. Kind of feels like a cryptic command, huh? Okay. Sure. The Song of My People. Tidebiter. Okay. Well, that could have been worse, huh? At least it wasn't a Hull Breacher. I was gonna say, you should probably ping something, huh? We're holding on to this island to potentially put back with Jace next turn. Kind of pleasantly surprised that portal resolved. Don't hate that. I think that Spellbomb is going to draw a card. See if we can use this Micah Spawn as a shuffle here. You wonder what they Tidebind? I'm pretty sure it's going to be this portal. Oh, I guess I was wrong. There is no next turn. Well, those games were drastically different. That was weird. It was like I felt like I had like twice as many cards at the start of the game. I think I like turn 2 Sowing Mycospawn for Shelldock, but I could grab an untapped land and then play the Greaves and serve in for 3-2. That'd be kind of sick. Or Maybe not. Excuse me. All right, new plan. If you get the Might Stone, the Mox Opal's gonna be turned off for a bit. I guess I do that. If we get to 3 mana for this Myco Spawn, or we get to 4 mana for the Myco Spawn, then it can get Gaia's Cradle, and we can maybe pop off a little bit. Love this Hex Drinker so fast. Okay, they're stealing a tapped Mana Vault, but it does bring them an artifact closer to turning on the Mox Opal. Leveling's not a target, no. Just happens. Come on, lane number 4. You'll be so good. Fucking shit. Alright, well that does look pretty good. We untap a Mana Vault? In that kind of game? Hell yeah. Cheeky little ramping growth, eh? Prime time at home, yeah, exactly. I mean, the Gaia's Cradle came into play untapped. That's pretty sick. Primetime doesn't do that. If you tinker here, you can then activate the Shell Dock Isle, but it doesn't matter because I have 1 ring protection. So I guess we're just gonna lose my stupid Shell Dock. That's fine. I win! I'm the winner! I did the thing! Chat and their Odawaras. I think we're just tutoring up Shell Dock. I wish I had a Horizon Land in here or something. A little something, something. Dr. J Hero, thanks for the sub, the 72 months. Perfect. Just what we wanted under a Sheldon Isle. Go figure. They are going to get some pride. I mean, they would get it even if they weren't able to get a lifelink hit in because the Flage gained them life anyway. Pretty happy with this turn. I don't know, Mark. I don't think it mattered. When the game's over, I try not to get too lost in the weeds, Would you like to do infinite plus 10 damage? Or infinite and plus 2 damage? One of these takes more time. Can be an issue in competitive play where like your clock matters sometimes. But there's certainly spots and formats where win more doesn't mean much. The One Ring Protection doesn't stop that 6-drop thing. It just cares if there's an attacker or whatever. I wasn't particularly worried about their board until they played this Ajani card. Spiral into Upheaval would be pretty good. Oh, no. Well, at least we get to trade with the broadside, I guess. A lot of good draws in there. A lot of good draws in that stack of cards. Not very many lands left. Come on. Manifold Key would let me plink the Ajani for one. I think it's better to draw a card. Fuck. Possible I'm supposed to serve all in at the Ajani. They eat some pest tokens, we gain some life, right? And they lose some critters, maybe. 2 other creatures can eat some of ours, so they would have had to block a lot, huh? They would have lost a lot of their board. And then their Ajani Dome loses some value. We lose some of our guys' Cradle mana, of course. We kind of need to rip something. I mean, the figure is lethal by itself next turn, huh? Card, please. Yeah, maybe. Well, kind of feel like we didn't get there, huh? You mystical tutor for like upheaval and then draw a card with Karn, then just give you the card that is not upheaval, right? And then your upheaval's lost to exile. Should have made this attack last turn. If I'd made this attack last turn, they'd have a lot less kill pressure right now. I'd have like 4 more life, essentially, because they would have had to block some stuff to save a Johnny. So I think I like lost because I missed that attack. I think they got me here pretty easy. Huh. Oh, not how I'd go about it. Maybe it won't matter. Yeah, I mean, they have enough creatures. They just have enough creatures and burn and stuff. That's plenty of damage. Yeah, we were dead on board to the figure is why. So that wasn't how I'd go about it. Man, fucking, having Mystical Tutor instead of, like, actual upheaval was a bummer. I think I'm gonna play Ottawara over Mana Confluence here. Kind of like the Ledger Shredder against them. Just a flyer. Flying thing. I don't know how to cut, though. Bill, maybe? I'll cut this for Bill. I think I want to go to 5. Yeah, this is way better, huh? Really want to... Kind of just hoping this works. They need to have a path effect, but if they have one, they kind of just win. Blocker's not going to be very good against the Spell Bomb. Deck molds pretty well, right? Fucking Mystical Tutor for Tinker, turn 2 Tinker, Blightsteel, turn 3 win on the play. It's not bad. Don't let anybody tell you that's bad to win turn 3 on the play. That's totally reasonable. We did almost win on a Moldifor earlier, yeah. Blightsteel rocks. Yeah, that's what chat's been saying. I feel better about this hand if the portal was in the deck still, of course. Nice way to catch back up if we fall behind. This is turn 3 Ocelot Pride 3 games in a row. Okay, not this time. Huh. Hey, Awesome Saucer. Thanks to the sod. Thanks to 18 months. Whee! I have a feeling this Blightsteel, this game's not going to end when I tinker for Blightsteel, is all I'm saying. They have a bit more of a board presence this time. This is a good-ass card to have under a shell dock. I'd be surprised if we get to that. Possible. Yeah. They got a nice, pleasant attack in here. Good to generate with the Ocelot Pride. They did pull a card out of my deck. I'm not sure that's going to matter. We'll see what my draws are, huh? Ooh. It's a little something, huh? $23 cards in my library here. Just saying. Hell yeah, Angry Chewy. I guess I pin Otawara, and then if I rip a land off the top, I can play the portal. I guess that's good. So we would like to survive with as much life and mana as possible this turn. That's our main goal. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I should let the Raptor get through, go to 5. I'm gonna fucking time spiral. It's too funny. It's like probably not correct. I'm probably just supposed to like go Shredder, Prime, Cradle, or whatever. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Angry Chewy, thanks for the sub. This was not the best 7 I've ever seen. I guess on our like new turn 2, we do have a 4/4 Hex Drinker. It's not the worst. I'm gonna play the Saheeli, and then maybe the Saheeli can give me an artifact for the Tinker. Yeah, one of the issues with just like playing a couple creatures and passing was the my opponent's wow, they just had 1 land. Amazing. My opponent's like replay was really good with all those 1-drops, just like a Johnny and Ocelot Pride into a Johnny and stuff. Would have been a pretty fast curve to deal with. What was it Chad was just saying? This wasn't it? I don't know. I think this might have been it. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. I should really be fate sealing them. Make sure they don't draw a second land, Oh, they hit 2. Not a bad little chain. Go down to Saheeli and put that mana into Hex Drinker. I think I'm fine just serving. I think even if they answer the Hex Drinker, like, next turn, we can use Saheeli down tick plus Mana Vault with, like, this upheaval if we want. Float a bunch of mana. Start the game over with, like, a Jason play. Ooh. They're not going to see this fucking Tinker coming. In response to you firebolting my turn 1 Hex Drinker, I will Mystical Tutor for Tinker. Oh, okay. Hey, Shamstron, 105, thanks for the sub. You think you've been hacked? Have you been subbed this long to a person you seeing for the first time? Right? That sounds like some hack situation right there. Did you wake up mid-hack? Like you're like, wait, what am I doing? But your finger's like already pressing subscribe. Yes! Blightsteel still got the juice! Everyone thought the Blightsteel was terrible. How do we keep getting away with this, huh? Against these, like, white aggro opponents with a bunch of path effects. Just, yeah, well, doing this again. You got the thing? Oh, you don't? Okay, cool. Thanks for playing. This track reminds me of a merry stroll through the town square. A piece of fine buckwheat betwixt my teeth. A pair of my finest suspendees. The sun's shining on my freckled face. I'm on my way to Old Tom Gunn's sour gum shop to buy some tobacco. I'm not sure where this bit's going. Let's fucking Greaves up turn 1, huh? And let's rip the fucking Tinker for the turn 2 kill. That'd be sick. Oh, well, I guess we can't do that now. Possible I should be moving that Greaves over this Hex Drinker, huh? They did show me a Shock, which no longer kills this Bristly Bill. Well, that would have killed the Bill, to be fair. Can't target the Bill, though. Yeah, I think I should have moved over. God, I'm not going to fucking cast shit, am I? Warding the race, yeah. I guess that's they got that Sunbait Canyon. Alright, I'll chill. Do we have to buff an opponent's creature if we play a land? Yeah. Yeah, you have to. At least we have a Bailoff Prime to slough off the Greaves, huh? Oh, well. Nevertheless. Opponent now gets the satisfaction of knowing that their Thalia is pretty good this game. Yeah, that's what I would have grabbed too. Opponent's just like, okay. I gotta say, I have seriously regretted not moving the Greaves over. This Hex Drinker would be a fucking 6/6 right now. I wouldn't be pumping my opponent's creatures with Bristly Bill triggers. Things would be going a little bit better. Ben Folds. The fuck is that? More in the mood for like a Ben that crumples things up and throws it in the drawer. A little bit more my style. I think they knew that I would eat that Thalia. They've got something pretty juicy to cast now. I don't want to play this. I had an interesting card and had to think for a bit, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this whole thinking thing. Not what I signed up for. This hand's kind of mopey, huh? Turn 2 Bill, turn 3 question mark. Hope you get to tinker sometime. There are 2 Moxen in here. Could turn 2 tinker. Yeah, the Bristly Bill last game was probably the worst Bill I've ever played. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, you got me. Unless they pumped it. They pumped that trade. Let's try this portal out and see if that does something. Hey, Billy said thanks for the sub. Thanks for 69 months there. Nice. Can I get that Odawara bank? I'm once again stalled on 3 lands. Well, if they don't answer my things, we can tutor up Gaia's Cradle. Sack the Passage or something. Get more build triggers. Oh, this is a weird one. Let's play this. Lelia just fucking random to Flame Slash. Hate that. Hate that for me. Actually, no, we're good. We're good. Hold on, hold on. I kind of far we had a disenchant we get tutor for. Alright, opponent play exactly 2 more creatures here. Convert this to Shelldock, I guess. Dashavan, huh? Hate that. If this Ragavan exiles past Infestation, I'm flipping my keyboard. Don't you fucking do it, monkey. Island has entered the exile zone. That's acceptable. Yes, yes. Play the Kari Zev. Yes. The pests have infested. Then Portal can get their Lelia. Yeah. I actually have spare Sertaglo. I keep spare keyboards. I've had enough incidents where, like, I spilled a beverage on my keyboard in the middle of a stream and I had to unplug it so it could dry off and stuff. I've got, like, a keyboard rotation. Yes, our Lelia comrade. Exactly, Fluffy Face. Well, this is a clock, huh? A little flyer action. They can replay their bird and kill the Jace, but then they're dead on board, so I don't think they're going to do that. And bouncing the bird means that I won't die to the 4 mana deal 6 damage card. They have a bolt in hand. Am I going to lose because I didn't leave a pest token back? That's kind of what it feels like. God damn it. If only I was slightly more sober. No, that's fair. Well burned, opponent. Well burninated. That was a cool game. There's some back and forth. A little here, a little there. We know about the Ragavan, right? So, like, it's just better to leave the 1/1 back. Oh, well. I mean, so, like, they could have just cast the Ragavan for 1, put the bird on it, and then it would have been flying, right?